Today's just going to be a really brief introduction, and we're going to do a few basic things, but it won't be a complete class or even really, I don't think, more than 10 minutes at the most. Primarily because if you see here, the issue is the structure. I think the most difficult thing, in my opinion, for aerial yoga is not necessarily the yoga itself, but finding a really good tie point. Now you see, look there closely, these beams are not, in my opinion, correct. We did a test the other day. I was doing like a pendulum back and forth, and the owner of the shala said that it was moving. So that said, safety first. We won't do much swinging on the swing today, just a few static postures. And during these live streams, we'll be looking for other places to be. I have a nice terrace at my house, for example, but it just doesn't quite work out. It's a little bit too low. I could almost shave my head, let's just say, putting myself upside down there. And the terrace ends right below the tie point. So you have half a terrace below you and the other half, well, just a sandy abyss off the side of the mountain. So a bit of an issue. But anyway, we'll go over here and just cover a few basics. Now, one of the things here with the swing is the height. More or less here at your waist, this level is really good if you're going to be doing things upside down. We're going to do a few things upside down here, and we'll just look at how that could work. You want to have, it depends on the swing. I'll do another video soon about comparison of the common market variety of a swing versus the really cool one that I got at Ulu at the yoga teacher training in Koh Phangan, Thailand. Now this one you want to fold to about here. So just going forward, put it just above the hip there, and then feel how you are with comfort level. This is just sort of like a getting to know your swing class, let's just say. So feel how you are, feel your weight on your toes, tips of your fingers, and then let yourself maybe give complete weight, just holding the knees, or a knee hug. This is my equivalent to aerial yoga child's pose, if you want to call it that. And now, see how your balance is. Test your confidence with the swing, your point, your support. And you want to have this a little bit more in your hip, so you're not pressing the abdomen, for example. So I'm going to lower it a little bit here and get it more in the hip bone. And there, should be able to extend at least to here, and legs out like that. I'll move the camera angle a little bit. It's a bit straightforward. Otherwise, you can't see the movements here. So we'll go for over here, perhaps, like that. Get a little more sideways on the positions. Okay. So again, on the hips, the bone for the support, and now you can see the legs opening. You should feel the hip just there on the strap. And now if you're feeling comfortable here, you can do happy baby, for example, upside down. This is a fun part about aerial swing. You can make up as you go along almost. So holding your toes, and there you go. This is a happy baby, aerial inverted style. And it's really nice, just the effect of being inverted, suspended, and having a comfortable balance. You can do amazing things. Completely do a reset of the body and get to different parts of the body that you can't even think about on the mat. And so now, We'll do what I would call a snake in the swing. So just holding back, shoulders here, looking forward. And if you want, this is the fun part of the snake. You can make the jungle sound of a hiss. I'm going to just come up a little further, some more horizontal. Looking at the camera wasn't quite right. Okay, so yeah, check it out. It feels better. Now my feet are in line with the head. You have to always be sort of checking yourself. If you have a place you can do your aerial swing in front of a mirror, be fantastic. Or just live stream on YouTube and get your mobile in front of you. Also an option. Or videotape yourself, make clips. And so now you're here and so it's your aerial snake on the exhale. Had a little bit of fun today. And now let's lower down again to child's pose, holding the knees. And hands and feet back on the mat. Always hold on to the swing as you're coming up, and deep inhale. So you don't get dizzy or off balance or something like that. Now, like I said, today's going to be brief, so I'll just bring the camera around over here. I'll do back bends. I'll make sure the back is bent in the camera. You can see what's going on here. So I think maybe I'll just bring it around one more time. That's it. Okay, that looks better now. There we go. Okay. Apart from the tie point, it's also difficult to find the right camera angle for the swing, unless you happen to have a couple. I guess I could live stream with multiple cameras, but hadn't thought of it. So now, facing the camera, not to give it back to the camera. Go the other way, because we're going to be upside down. So again, you got to find this flat spot on the spine and sacrum there. You don't want to be on the kidneys. You don't want to hurt your lower back for back bends on the swing. So first thing to do is get into it. To check your height, you can always see if you can seat into it. One hand pulling out the fabric, other hand with the thumb there, and then just scoot in one glute at a time. And now I'm going out with a full fabric for complete support. I think for the first time, you're going to do a back bend and a swing like this. You want to have that extra fabric there just for support. Now leaning back, play with a little bit, see where your balance point is, security, that kind of thing. Now if you want to, you can come up, tuck a little bit of the fabric in. Maybe you want to try grabbing your tops of your feet, opening a little bit here. We'll call this inverted bow pose. And just enjoy the sensation here. And reaching up again. Inhale. And hold on to the straps all the time. So just do gentle movements. Coming out of the swing. Now, do something a little bit more advanced if you want to. Break this fabric into 2 or even 3 folds, depending on what brings a narrow sort of belt. And again, now, we'll be checking out that Ulu swing tomorrow. This is much more comfortable because you have a piece of cushion here. This is just fabric, and so not as comfortable. And now, let's reach up. From here, we've got the support. Again, checking our balance, seeing how we feel in the swing before doing any radical movements. I think getting to know your swing and into just static positions like this is a really, really important aspect of getting into then following complete sequences. And now from here, in front of you on the outside of the straps, you can bring the feet together, pushing the knees a little bit. This is like a nice butterfly. It's great for the hips. Fantastic for the spine. You see I'm swinging a little bit. I'm actually kind of hoping nothing happens to this beam here. Although I'm told it's coconut wood, so that's supposedly the strongest there is in Sri Lanka. But anyway, so you're here. Now you want to go a little further, do a little more. Well, you could just keep one leg there, drop one down, and grab that foot, for example. Again, the whole time, just making sure you have your balance, you're in a comfortable support point on the swing itself against the body. You're not losing circulation or compromising an organ or something like that. And obviously it almost goes without saying, I think, but you never know. You should not eat or drink anything previous to doing aerial swing. Just a general thing. So now do the other side, always with yoga, balance. One side or the other. And now grabbing the toes there, just pulling down. And you got the security of the other strap there with the leg completely wrapped around it there. And this is the thing, you just gotta look for your support points. Check how you are in the swing. Always make sure you have a point of support, ideally 2, especially when you're starting out. Now get the heels, the soles of the feet touching together. My hands are free. And now to get out of this, whenever you're in this position, a back bend, you see this little space between the knees and the thighs. Well, that is your go-to point. Place the hands, pull up, release the legs. Again, inhaling and bring yourself forward. Okay. So for today, I say namaste. Tomorrow, the next day, I'll put up a schedule for another aerial swing yoga class, and hopefully one where we have a tie point a little bit more apt for moving. I understand here at Arana, they're going to put in a more metal-like structure, something like that, that'll support up to 4 swings. So hoping that happens soon. We'd love to invite everybody to come and visit. And anyway, please subscribe to the Michael Sands Yoga and Travel channel, and have a great day.